The Chicago Bears are starting to get linked to big name free agents, and according to Pro Football Focus, Calvin Ridley and Curtis Samuel have favorited spots at the Chicago Bears according to experts. This could be huge for Chicago as they still could take a top rookie in the upcoming draft, and either guy that I just talked about could be a great replacement for Darnell Mooney. This would give whoever quarterback one is and Shane Waldron three very talented wide receivers in the room. Hello everyone and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today I am going to go over the newest rumored news about the Chicago Bears, about Calvin Ridley and Curtis Samuel. Will we get both? Probably not. But Calvin Ridley and Curtis Samuel would be a heck of an addition to have. It also feels pretty good knowing that big name players could come to Chicago for all the right reasons instead of just coming for the bag. Before I get into more on these two guys, if you want the Chicago Bears to get either Ridley or Samuel in free agency, along with a rookie in the upcoming draft, make sure to hit the like button on this video, comment your thoughts in the comment section below. And I am giving away an autographed Montez Sweat mini helmet. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button with notifications, like this video, and comment bear down in the comment section below. Winner will be announced next week, so stay tuned for that. But let's get into Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley, who's recently played for the Jacksonville Jaguars, is a 6'1", 190-pound, 29-year-old wide receiver drafted in 2018 at the number 26 overall pick. He's a one-time All-Pro, and during his career, he has over 4,300 receiving yards, 36 receiving touchdowns, 13.5 yard per catch average, and this past season alone with the Jacksonville Jaguars, he played in all 17 games with a little over 1,000 receiving yards, 8 receiving touchdowns with a 13.4 yard per catch average. Ridley is one fast wide receiver who gets great separation from defenders, in my opinion, and would be an upgrade in the slot over Darnell Mooney. According to PFF, his projected contract is a 3-year with about 15 to 17 million a season. I think is slightly steep, but he is a talented wide receiver, but he is 29 years old. I would sign him to a 2-year contract, same range maybe, but I don't know if I would absolutely invest 3 years in him. Who knows what he's going to be able to do. He's been inconsistent. He's had off-field issues, as we all know, but I do like him coming in and being an upgrade over Darnell Mooney because he is taller, he is faster, he's more reliable when it comes to throws, no drops. Just very much so would be a huge upgrade to have. And again, a good mentor also could work alongside DJ Moore and whoever that wide receiver 3 is technically that we bring in from the draft. He's taller than Mooney, but not the tall wide receiver that I want. So I think he'd be a great slot alongside DJ Moore. And then we go out and draft a tall wide receiver. So the second guy I'm going to talk about that's linked to the Chicago Bears at the moment is Curtis Samuel, who is a 5'11", 195-pound, 27-year-old wide receiver that was drafted in 2017 at pick number 40. He has played in 91 career games, 58 starts with a little over 3,300 receiving yards, 22 receiving touchdowns with a 10.7 yard per catch average. This past year with the Commanders, he played in 16 games with 13 starts with a little over 600 receiving yards, 4 receiving touchdowns, and a 10.7 yard per catch average. Another speedster, another great slot. Little too short for my likings. I see why they want him because he is one of the better slot receivers in free agency. But at the same time, he does have really strong vision, speed, and hands. But I really want the Bears to go taller in this situation. I want the biggest targets possible. And also his projected range is $10 to $11.5 million a season. For a guy who just put up 600 yards, I'd rather bring back Darnell Mooney, who knows the offense, who has a good relationship with at least what it seems like with Matt Eberflus, and obviously if Justin Fields comes back. But overall, Samuel is a good player. He'd be a good replacement just for the right price. When I saw that projected number, I was like, definitely I don't think he's worth that much. I'd pay maybe 7 to 8.5, but again, I'm just trying to play the GM card and save as much money as I can. But cool to see these guys linked to the Chicago Bears. And again, let me know what you guys think if you want either of them on the Chicago Bears. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rhodey, and as always, bear down, baby.